Hi again, everybody. Bill Phillips here. Let's see. Get that going. There we go. We got the clock going. Karen, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you had a great weekend. I'll put these on so I can see. Good morning, Mr. Bill. Hope you had an awesome weekend. It was it was wonderful weather weekend. Had a bit of an issue, but we'll save that for another time because I don't think I can talk about it right now without getting emotional. So, anyway, it's a good weekend. I hope you had a good weekend. It is a Monday. It is a day when we like to thank Valley Converting for all of their help and support. So hopefully, if you enjoyed the Olympics, hopefully you had a chance to see the closing ceremonies. I had a chance to see a little bit of the closing ceremonies. It was kind of like the opening ceremonies. You either liked it, you didn't like it. I heard someone describe it as very Parisian, very French. And hey, that's what they're. It's the home country. It's their spin on what you want to make it. I remember when Beijing had the Summer Games, and I remember they had all the big drums and everything was in unison, and that was spectacular. People seemed to really like that. Some people loved the opening and closing ceremonies for the Paris Games. Some didn't. So hopefully you had an opportunity to see it. Judge for yourself. If you liked it, great. If you didn't, that's okay too. And the Olympics are going to be heading to LA. But before we get to all of that, before we get to all the things that we want to talk about, hopefully Karen, Suzanne, let me know what you guys want to talk about. We have to say hello.
Every piece of paper has a story. What if that story didn't end when you were done with it?
At Valley Converting, we turn your old paper products into recycled paperboard, continuing the story.
Locally owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio, bringing your paper to Valley Converting isn't just about recycling.
It's about supporting a cleaner, greener future for all of us.
We are here 5 days a week to help you make some green by going green.
And remember,
recycle for your future.
So there it is. Valley Converting doing a great job. Toronto, Ohio. If you want to have an opportunity to do some recycling, help the environment, it's a place to call. Valley Converting, they do an outstanding job. We have to go back here to our comments, see what's going on. Okay. All right. Real quick, I'm just going to touch on it real quick because it's not fair that I said I had a bit of an issue. Unfortunately, Sweets, family dog, passed over the weekend. Had Sweets for 15 years. One of the greatest dogs to ever walk the planet. I've had two dogs that I feel like, not my dogs, but family dogs, Angus and Sweets. Blessed to have them both, two black labs, and Sweets had to say goodbye this weekend. And so that's where I'm going to leave that before I get too emotional on that. So that was other than that, it was a great weekend in terms of everything else, just busy and everything. So it was good. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. So I better move on, or I'm gonna be a mess. Speaking of a mess, how about this? Talk about shifting gears on something. We're gonna shift gears right here. And Karen, Suzanne, I need to find out if you guys would even be willing to try this, because I saw the picture of it. I'm not really sure I would want to. It is out there just a bit. So here's what it is. The National Football League's Arizona Cardinals, they have decided that they want to add some big menu items to their menu this year. So they have added a highly unusual item to the stadium food lineup, according to our story. It's a monstrosity of it's called a cotton candy burrito. So right there, off the bat, the title just makes you think, what? Why would we try and do something like that? But here you go. The burrito fillings include cotton candy ice cream, Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, marshmallows, Skittles, M&M minis, gummy bears, and sprinkles, all wrapped into sheets of cotton candy. How about this? $15 for this thing. No word on the number of calories. It's got to be through the roof. And the grams of sugar. I think you take a bite of it and your teeth fall right out of your face. It is one of 50 new food items. The Cardinals games. I mean, they must have a terrible menu from the last couple of years because this is one of 50 new food items for Cardinal games at the State Farm Stadium this season, including a jalapeno cheddar dogadilla. So there you go. It is absolutely out there. Judy, thank you. Thank you. Ralph, love you too. Yeah, back to this, or like I said, I'm just going to have a tough time. Sounds like a trip to the dentist indeed. Susie, I agree. I greatly appreciate that comment because I'm right in your boat with that one. You talk about you need to brush your teeth as you eat it to keep those things going. And Mike, if you have sugar issues, you're gonna have some issues with this burrito. But how about that $15? Well, has anybody been to a game lately or a concert lately, and just how much money they're able to charge because people just pay it? But everything seems like it's through the roof at games. My son went to a game recently, and he bought a couple of refreshments and I think some chicken tenders, and he said it was like $50. So it's just amazing how much money people are spending. It doesn't sound good. I mean, you really have to like that. Mike says, now, Mike, you saying it's unreal good or unreal that they would even think of putting all that together? $15 for that? No way. I mean, but that's the thing. You go and get a bottle of water at a game now, and it's $8. It's just crazy how much money things cost these days. So that's the new thing on the Dogdilla. Now the jalapeno cheddar Dogdilla thing, the hot dog, I might be willing to try that. Now I don't know how much to charge you for that, but I might be willing to try that. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning. I like the sunshine right there. A little smile. Speaking of a smile, this will put a smile on your face. Have to do it. Have to mention it. I know she'll probably be like, you got to be crazy. Yes, Princess. Prices are very high. Plus, in stores, not enough. Actually, absolutely. It doesn't seem like anybody has enough coming in. And here's the other. Went to the movies the other day. And this falls right in line here with James. Went to the movies the other day, and I think we got popcorn, soda. Someone got Raisinets. I think that might have been me because I like Raisinets. But the box, they talk about shrinkflation. Used to get a box like that. Now it's just gets smaller. It's ridiculous. I mean, and like you said, it's everywhere. All right, Suzanne, I watch football at home for free. Can drink as much as I want without getting arrested for a DUI. Amen. That's if you're gonna do it, that's the best place to be, at home. You don't have to leave. You're all set to have some fun, and you can do whatever you want at home. It's not just at concerts though. You can go. Mike's checking in now. You go to a restaurant with 4 people. Oh, absolutely. I remember 20 to 50 feeding a family. Absolutely. It's just it's off the charts. It's off the charts. And it doesn't matter what kind of restaurant either. You go if you go to a high end place or some place that's a little more bougie, or a little more expensive, maybe something like a little bit of a specialty restaurant. Like, hey, we're here. It's a birthday, and the price is a little high. Now those are off the charts. Regular ones are off the charts, and it's just one of those things that just it makes you scratch your head sometimes as to how much you're spending. Now, before we go, James is checking in again. Smaller stuff, higher price, insane. Jefferson County Fair, $15 per person. Now, the one thing I'll say, and I don't know what the prices were at the Jefferson County Fair last year in comparison, so I don't have anything to compare this to. The one thing that we made mention on the news, it's $15, but apparently that includes your ride tickets as well. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I haven't been to the Jefferson County Fair in a few years, so I don't know what the prices were to compare them. So if you do know what the prices were, now if last year it was $10 and it included your ride tickets, okay, it's up $5. So that wouldn't be a good thing. But everybody's got to pay for it. The gas is high. Everything. People that are running the shows, they're trying to make their money. But it's just one of those things where I know the rides are included with the price of admission for the Jefferson County Fair. So $15. I'm not sure if that's higher, lower, the same, but I do know that the rides are included. So let me know if you've been to the Jefferson County Fair and that's higher or lower. Let me know. Fair food is outrageous. Yeah, well, outrageous on a number of levels. Just you go and get what is it, the elephant ear or fried dough and sprinkle. I mean, there's lots of really good tasting fair food, and it's outrageous because it's one of those things you're like, I really don't need to eat this, but it tastes really, really good. And yeah, the prices are up. Prices are up with everything. Rob Peter to PayPal deal, absolutely, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Now, somebody that I have to thank for everything, my mom, and I have to thank her with this. Happy birthday, Mom. Love you. Mom's birthday today, August 8th, or August 8th. What am I saying? August 8th. August 8th was the other day. It's August 12th today. Mom's birthday. I talked to her on the phone yesterday. She said it's weird. And I don't know, maybe you guys can agree or disagree with Mom on this one. She said having a birthday on Monday just doesn't seem right. It's not as much of a celebration. So apparently she spent her weekend. My Aunt Connie, and I say aunt, East Coast. It's an East Coast thing. Midwest seems to be more Aunt Connie, but Aunt Connie, they live close to each other. So she was going to go over there. I think Sunday afternoon they were going to have ice cream and waffle cones. Like apparently Aunt Connie's on a waffle cone kick. So they were going to have some ice cream, celebrate. Went out to some eats on Saturday. So enjoyed the weekend. But she said it's just she felt like she celebrated her birthday more Saturday and Sunday than she did, or she will today. So, all right, there we go. I'm losing track of everything. Here we go. All right. Happy birthday to your mom. Thank you very much. Happy birthday to your mom. Thank you. I was born on a Monday. I'd have to look up when I was born. I'm not sure what day I was born. I know it was Chris. I know my mom told me it was the 23rd of December. So it was near Christmas. So they brought me in a stocking for Christmas Day as a gift. I'm not sure if my mom didn't want to give them back. So born on a Monday. Let's see. Happy birthday, Bill's mom. God bless her. Absolutely. She raised a good thing. James, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Suzanne, you can't rob Peter anymore because he's broke too. I like that. Mike with the line of the day, I think, so far. That's a good one. Suzanne agrees with it. Absolutely. Yeah, it's tough sledding out there for everybody. It is tough. I'm trying to figure it out. Daughter's in college, so I got to figure out how to make that work to, get her through that. She got about a year and a half left. So we're, trying to figure out how we're going to make that work. And then yeah, you do though. Don't we all? We all kind of just figure out, okay, Peter and Paul may not have any more money, but we still figure out a way to make play that shell game. Okay, I'm going to take, all right, I've got what's under this shell, what's under that shell, what's under this shell. And we're going to just kind of switch them around, see how we can make it work. And it seems like we all find our own way to get there. But man, it is tough. And especially when you're paying $15 for a cotton candy burrito filled with ice cream and Fruit Loops and Pebbles and Skittles and M&Ms. I just have a stomachache thinking of all that. It's just, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. If you don't have a decent paying job, you are in the creek without a paddle. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mike checking in again. Got to keep moving forward, though. We will get there through this, and it's always good to remember that we are all on the same team here. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you can help each other out, lend each other a hand, I'm going to leave that one up there, Mike. I like that a lot. And it is true. I mean, if you can help someone out, do what you can. If you can, someone's got a fundraiser, if you can help them out, even if it's funny because you used to hear that all the time. Hey, if you can donate $1, donate and people, that's not enough. Why would I donate? Well, if everybody donated $1 and they had 1 million people donate, you get $1 million. So that would be a help. Or if somebody's sick and you can help, and just sometimes it's just having a conversation to help to let somebody know that they're not alone and you're not alone. And it helps you out because you just sit down, take the time to show someone that you care about them and what they're going through. And if you can help financially, if they need some help financially, fantastic. If maybe someone needs some food, if you can help them out with that, or maybe it's just, hey, I need to talk to somebody. I just need to have a conversation and know that somebody out there is listening to me and cares. Pay it forward. Pay it forward. Amen. Amen to that. Mike, amen. Yep. Let's see where we going here. The Back Porch Tapes. I'm on your team, Bill. I too was born on December 23rd, East Liverpool City Hospital, 1965. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Me and you, same day. All right, Backyard Porch Tapes. I was born December 23rd, Syracuse, New York, in the campus hospital at Syracuse University, from what I'm told. Yeah, and the Christmas stocking too. There you go. Same day. How about that? All right. I like that. James, every pumpkin spice. Oh, man, everything pumpkin spice. Jeff told me about that. Coming fall money is going to be flying for that. Peter and Paul are broke people, are hiding money in pumpkins nowadays. Prices are going to be so high for anything pumpkin spice or Halloween. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You know what? It's one of those things. Halloween, you got to start saving up for Halloween now, because I don't know if you have a neighborhood like I do, and we don't have a lot of people in our neighborhood, but everybody seems to find our street. I remember I told this story before. I remember the first Halloween I was there. I thought we had 6 kids on the street. I got enough candy for probably about 20 kids. 500 showed up. I was out of candy in 20 minutes. I had to go. I made a run down to the store, got some more. It still didn't have enough. And I'm going to shut the lights off now. So, I try to prepare a little bit ahead of time. I'll tell you what, everybody, I can't thank you enough for your patience with me today. A bit of a rough weekend, as I mentioned. I thank you for the kind words. Can't thank you enough for the well wishes from my mom on her birthday. And can't thank you enough for being here every day, because it really does. It means a lot to me, and to see everybody willing to share, their thoughts and experiences. It really is a great thing, because again, just talking to each other, even a forum like this, just to, hey, we're not in this alone. Everybody's having some of the same struggles, or sharing some of the same victories. So hopefully you have a great Monday. Can't thank you enough. Or see you at noon on midday. Absolutely. News 9 midday now, because the Olympics are over. They will be back on Channel 9. So it'll be on Channel 9, WTOV 9, Channel 9 today, live at 5, also back on Channel 9 today. And how about this? The Olympics coming in 2028 to LA. I just read this today. We can get into this another time, but they want to go carless. They want to have buses. So you're going to try and reduce their carbon footprint. Another interesting thing, they're using all existing venues. So you're going to have to transform some of them, but it should save them a lot of money. But 2028 is on its way. It'll be here before we know it. 2026, the Winter Games in Italy, in Milan and Cortina. They showed a picture of that, the winter landscape there. Whew. It looks phenomenal. It looks outstanding. Karen, you get the final word. Happy birthday to Mom. Karen, thank you very much. Everybody, thank you very much. Can't thank you enough for joining us, as always. Thank you. Quick last one. All right. God bless you, Bill. Always, life words never give up. That's right. Absolutely. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see you at midday at noon coming up. Have a great day. 2 worlds. Have fun, and always try your best.